Oh my gosh. I think I've probably had a lot, but I've blocked them out. I would guess I blocked them out. Uh-oh. But when I was first starting, my very first professional gig was with Chautauqua Opera in 2001. I was a wee baby, and I was in La Traviata, and I was a chorister and a dancer, and I had on this extremely beautiful but very heavy costume with a mantilla in that big dance sequence and this long veil. And all of the costumes had trains, and so as I was exiting for my big, dance thing that I was going to do, someone stepped on my train, which was long enough to let me at least get on stage, be seen, and then fall flat on my face. So at 21, that was pretty traumatic. I think now I would laugh it off, but then I was on the floor crying. So that's my most embarrassing opera moments. Cats! 1,000 times cats. I do love a dog though. I do love a dog, but cats. I think that's a very unfair question. I really do, because I'm eating my way through Austin right now, and I'm gonna have to say barbecue in a taco. I will not make that compromise. Without hesitation, JK. I would say Charlotte in Werther. I would love to sing that. I adore Sister Helen in Dead Man Walking. I also sing a lot of Carmen's, but the thing about Sister Helen is that she is always evolving for me. And I've done 6 productions and gotten to know her through that period of time, and so you are constantly evolving with a living person, which is amazing.
It's such a great show.
It is such a great show. Oh my God. I really love that baby chorus that Iago sings. However, I was thinking about this. Yesterday, or a few days ago, we staged the Act 4 aria that Marina sings, and it's not a duet, but I'm present. She's singing it to me, this aria, the Salice aria, and to be in a moment like that with a colleague and an amazing singing actor is so special, because she and I in the show are very, very close. We're like best friends. I'm her lady in waiting, and to just be so close to her and have her sing this incredible aria to me it's divine. She is divine. It's such beautiful music, but to have such an intimate moment right there in such a big piece, it's captivating. My pre-show ritual is eating a lot of food. A lot of singers don't like to eat a lot of food, but I am one that does. So I usually have some sort of steak, or tonight I have some salad and a burger, and I eat an apple right before I go on stage because it helps. They make me burp, so I have to eat it about a half hour before so I don't burp on stage. I listen to really great dance music to get my energy up, and then as I'm getting ready, I just kind of focus and try to think about the text and the music and what I'm trying to communicate on stage. Hobby. That's really funny. Honestly, I think I became a mother. 4 years ago I became a mother, and I haven't had much time for anything else because she has been on the road with me since she was 3 months old. So there's not a lot of room for hobbies with her on the road with me. She just started kindergarten, so she's home right now, but I haven't had much time for hobbies. But I do dance. I'm a dancer. So when I come to a new city, I find a studio and I take classes almost every day. So I found a studio in Round Rock near where I'm staying, and I take classes every day, and it's great. They taught me the Texas two-step today.
Oh,
they even gave me a cowboy hat because they call me New York in the class, and so they taught me how to Texas. I'd say easily flamenco. I fell in love with flamenco probably 20 years ago, and I started to go to concerts, and I started to take lessons. I was a ballet dancer for a long time, which is very strict and regimented, and when I could no longer do that just because it didn't work with my body, and I took modern and I took West African and everything, but flamenco really spoke to me, and it's very hard to find classes, flamenco classes elsewhere other than New York, where I do take lessons. But when I am on the road, I do Zumba, which is a lot of like Latin inspired dance, and that just kind of anything that like gets my heart pumping and I can like move my body freely, I'm just happy to do it. Yeah. That's a really hard question, actually. Like I said, I was a dancer, so for all of my childhood and teenage years, I was on stage. And so when I became a singer, I just really never felt nervous. And I still don't really feel nervous. That's not to say that it's not incredibly important what I'm feeling in that moment. I just don't get stage fright necessarily. What I feel is a sense of importance of the work that I'm doing, and I really want to do a great job. So some of the harder contemporary pieces that I've done where we've worked so incredibly hard, I do feel there's a lot at stake, and I do get a little bit of butterflies before pieces like that. But something like Carmen and this, and I've just always felt so supported and loved by the audience. I've always gone onto stage thinking, everybody wants to see me succeed. Nobody ever wants to see someone do badly, you know? So you have to know, like, oh my God, look at this 2,400 seat house. How much love you feel on stage just kind of calms any sort of nerves I've ever felt.
There'll be a lot of people that will be happy to hear that.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, I tell my students and young singers I know that, and I know you can't control it. It's hard to control nerves. Mm-hmm. It's very, very hard, and it can be career ending. It's really hard. I mean, I've had, my knees have shaken at times. There have been times. I mean, right before you walk out for the habanera, I think in Carmen, that's a really challenging moment. You know, the scene has been set, everybody's like, yeah, there's like fighting, it's like exciting. And then here I come out with my very first entrance singing the most iconic piece in opera, right? Like anybody can recognize that piece. That feels like the stakes are pretty high in that moment, you know? So I do, you know, I feel it a little bit there, I think. Let's say Toni Collette, because I love her. She's great. She's got that sensitive and hard side. I dig that.